Discovering the roadmap for your true purpose in life. A finding flow tale to discover and celebrate your spiritual gifts. Tommy didn't know what he would do with his life once he graduated from college. Becky felt she'd lost her identity after she retired from her 27-year career as a teacher. One day, Tommy and Becky visited Wise Owl, hoping she could offer some insight about where their lives were heading. "I don't know who I am or where I'm going," they told Owl. "I feel lost." Wise Owl closed her eyes and pondered for a few moments and then shared some thoughts. "You might want to take some time in solitude and talk with the Great Spirit about your concerns," Owl suggested. "The Divine Spirit can help you find the answers that are already there in your heart." "Oh, that's a great idea," Tom and Becky replied. "You can also write down your options on paper. Then for each one, list the pros and cons as you discern which direction you want to go." Perhaps the best way to discover your true path in life is to take a spiritual gifts inventory, Wise Owl said. "What's a spiritual gift?" Tommy and Becky asked with a gleam of hope in their eyes. "A spiritual gift is a personal quality you're born with," Owl said. "They're unique abilities God gives each of us so we can become powerful channels to create more love in the world. When we discover our spiritual gifts, it's like finding a roadmap to passion and purpose. We figure out how we're wired. And when we use our gifts, we experience inner peace and joy. We become co-creators with God." "How do we discover our gifts?" they asked. "You can take a spiritual gifts inventory. There are many of them out there on the internet," Owl told them. "After you take one, it's best to sit down with a trusted person, someone with a gift of discernment, to talk about your top gifts and ways you might feel invited to use them in this season of your life." Tommy and Becky went off to find and take an inventory. A few days later, they came back to talk with Wise Owl about their results. "What did you discover?" Owl asked. Becky said her top gifts were encouragement, teaching, and leadership. She decided to volunteer at a local nursing home a few days a week to share audiobooks with the residents. "I feel a desire to work with senior citizens. They're often forgotten. Maybe I can bring some joy to their lives." Tommy's gifts were craftsmanship, hospitality, and service. "I've always loved to make things with my hands. I'm happy when what I built helps others. I'm going to talk with Tom the Builder and see if he'll take me on as an apprentice. Who knows, maybe someday I can earn a living building homes and also volunteer with Habitat for Humanity. I think I found my purpose. I am so excited." "Hoot, hoot, hoot," Wise Owl sang, clapping her wings. "I'm glad my gifts of teaching and discernment have been helpful for you. My heart is overflowing with joy." Tommy, Becky, and Owl had discovered the roadmap that led them to their spiritual gifts, and through them, they found their purpose. And they were very happy.